Hey guys, back with more Elemental Demo, Resto Druid. Great comp, had a lot of fun. We're going against Windwalker, DH, Resto Druid. So here we're focusing the DH down. Karma's a bitch and we're not going to deal with it. So, I mean, we're going to put some side pressure out, but we're going to be focusing the DH. So here I opened with a Hex to just try to alleviate any opening burst pressure. It didn't really do a whole lot. It got broken pretty quickly, but here you can see the Fel Lord gets dropped. My procs are going off. I put down Counter Strike. I'm stacking it all together. Putting Counter Strike within Fel Lord's pretty strong because they have to decide, do I want to go in for it, etc. So here we're getting all of the people down, and he notices, as you can see on the right side, Karma went off. So now we know that that's a possible kill target. The DK had popped his cooldown, so now the DH. So we're pressuring him down. I get the healer into a Hex. Sorry for him not swapping to bear form or anything. I'm dropping Earthquake on the healer, even though he's in a clone, which really wasn't that great. But here, so my combos are really, I'm looking at my cooldowns, and I really see I have Ice Fury up. I need to get that rolling. I have Counter Strike ready. I need to put that at range. They're putting a lot of pressure on my healer, but he just used Ursoc and really peeled himself pretty well. I put Earthquake within Ursoc, thinking they'd get pulled back, and they weren't. But here, we're getting the DH down lower and lower and lower. We got a Fear onto their healer, and we just pressure him down. He's at 4%, but he actually recovers, where this won't be the kill yet. Comboing. And I got, I think, 3 Lava Burst procs there, and we finally get him. So here we're against Marksman, DH, Disc. So I actually really like going against Discs because they can't do shit other than fear me against my Hex, my stun, so I really enjoy it. So here our kill target again is the DH. We found that they're great kill targets for this spell, double spellcaster comp, especially with Fel Lord if they think about coming in, and when they use their cooldowns we can just fear them or Hex them. It's pretty great. So here again you can see the Druid's doing a great job doing the CC of the healers. That's pretty huge for us to be able to continually apply that pressure. You can see the Disc getting ready to run over to fear. I'm trying to be kind of aware of that because I could stun him or slow him and Earthbind, etc., which I've already used. So here we're putting a lot of pressure on the Hunter, but it's not really our kill target. I think my Demo kind of just swapped over, seeing that the DH was zipping around and wasn't really able to put a lot of pressure. As you can see, I wasted all 4 of my Ice Fury procs. So sometimes it's tough to balance, CCing, controlling, healing, positioning, and all of that with your main damage, especially when you're getting Lava Burst cooldowns that are instant cast that are, same as a Ice Fury, but I might not have the Maelstrom, so it's tough to balance. So here we're switching back onto the DH. I'm applying the pressure that I can. My flame shock is on the Hunters, on the DH. I'm getting a ton of procs, as you can see, and I'm continually just applying pressure. The other thing I'm being aware of is the traps that go out from the Hunter. So if I stand near the healer, that will do a great job of just soaking traps for him. Resto Shaman have grounding totem, which is another great way to avoid those traps, but they are definitely a challenge in 7.1.5. So here again, I put down Counter Strike. They need to knock it down, or they're moving away from it, so it's continually doing a lot of damage. So here we're able to just put a ton of pressure on the DH. As you can see, he's not even near the priest, and he just drops. So here we're focusing the Enhanced Shaman. That's kind of our kill target. You'll see me, put some damage on the DH as time goes on, but really our kill target is the Enhance. My job is really, I need to be purging off that hero, as you saw I just did, they're going super ham with the heroism on our healer. As you saw though, the DH was feared in his cooldowns, which is pretty big. I mean, he has to make a choice. Do I trinket it, or do I swap, or do I just suck it up and waste my cooldowns? So here we're just applying a lot of pressure onto this Enhance, stunning him, keeping burning him. As you can see, I'm using a lot of my instant procs, but again, Ice Fury is eluding me. So we have the Fel Lord down. They didn't really go into it very much, but when they do, or when they think they can apply pressure, if they have burst, they usually walk in and then get stunned by the Fel Lord. So here I almost have enough for a Ice Fury or Earth Fury stun. I'm stunning the Enhanced to try to apply some peels. You'll see me doing a lot of Chain Lightning whenever they're together. I try to kind of do that to apply as much pressure as possible. I get cloned, which isn't really a big deal. I did trinket it because I want to keep on putting pressure and not let them turn the tides on the healer who's been running for his life this whole match. So here you can see the DH is pretty low, but I'm continually just focusing the enhance down. I want to get him kind of in a tough spot so he can't use mana to heal, or sorry, can't use mana to purge hots. He has to use Maelstrom to heal.
It's too far away.
Mana, I mean. All right, so next match is kind of a crazy intense match between an Affliction Warlock, Ret Paladin, Mistweaver. Mistweavers are so tough for me because, I mean, all I can do is use instant cast on them. I can't hex them. I can try to stun totem, but really they can just roll out of the way. So here our plan was to start on the Ret and try to see how we can do, pressuring him down. I can purge off all of his damage, but and his bop, and as you see, we did a ton of damage here, and we actually got the bubble. So we're feeling pretty good about going on the Ret. We're seeing the damage to just kind of live through this, and he's out of the bubble, and so now we just need to do the same thing, right? Well, yeah, but the only problem is the Rets do so much damage, and they actually do a lot of hybrid healing. So here again, I'm using Stormkeeper, I'm putting down Earthquake, and I'm trying to Chain Lightning. I want to chain all the pets, and I want to hit this Ret as hard as possible. He got bubbled, which countered the burst really, but again, well, that's kind of our kill target. I CC the healer who came out in the open using Focus Macro for Hex. I'm locked and they're kind of just chaining me. I'm trying to cast Healing Surge to help my healer because of those the swelling waves, and as we can see, I have 4 UAs on me, so I'm kind of shitting myself. But I didn't even use my wall, so I think I can handle it without it. So as you saw, we're putting a ton of pressure on the Ret, and the Ret just backed up way up back to their pillar. And through this whole fight, you're going to see that the positioning was pretty, I mean, they did a great job of line of sighting and positioning for against us to top themselves off and kind of reset the fight while their Warlock continually was burning us down. Something I want to point out as a enhanced Shaman, or sorry, LE Shaman, that you should be doing for your team, and what I was watching for pretty closely, because this match actually goes on for a bit. I was watching to cleanse my teammates. So just you know, you should know, but if you don't, shamans can all do I think Purify Spirit, and that is able to decurse. So I'm able to remove the Curse of Agony stacks, which can go up to 20 on all of my teammates. So when I do that, I'm reducing their amount of pressure, and I cast it on myself and my teammates whenever the stacks get pretty high. There is that Dispel cooldown, so that kind of sucks, but it's really important, and people said it in the comments in previous matches, and I just want to let you guys know, I tried really hard to do that here to reduce the damage as much as possible. So thanks for the tips, guys. So this match kind of goes on, and they really start to, at the beginning they were kind of YOLOing, kind of just trying to shove it into us. But here we can see they're definitely using the pole and the positioning to try to win this fight. Now that things have not quite gone their way, and as you can see, we're challenged a little bit there because we're all casters. So we need to be able to cast, other than my shitloads of procs. So here what we're trying to do is just put out any pressure possible, and as you can see, we get the Warlock pretty low. I get the stun out, but I get locked. So you can see, like, everyone's dipping pretty low, but spoiler, no one's gonna die yet. This is a pretty crazy game. They did, again, like as you'll see, they're going to retreat and recover behind pillars as usual. The Paladin is so low, but he gets his heals off and he gets topped. They're going to use the pillars to their advantage, like almost the entire game. They do a really great job. So this was a really close battle. As you can see, the tides have turned here. Now I'm getting really low. I haven't walled yet. I'm trying to self heal to use Swelling Waves, but I get nature locked in, which is fine, but it's not really a big deal. But it's also just something to help my healer. He treed for that, and as you can see, I'm getting UAs stacked on me. I'm at 4, and that's when I really decide to wall. The red is off in La La Land, and we're just continuing applying pressure to the Warlock. I'm just doing my combos. I'm trying to get all my shit rolling on this guy. I'm trying to purge off the freedom, which I should be doing. And so here our kill target is not really on anyone. We realize this is going to be a rot game for the manas, for everything. So we're just trying to apply pressure. You can see here they retreated behind their pillar. No one was even low, but they're kind of just trying to reset things and kind of take control of the map again. But so anyways, so guys, I want to thank you guys watching early on in this video. Our sub count is above 600 now, so I want to thank everyone for being along with that journey. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. Let me know if you guys like any particular style of video. I'll try to do more of that. I've been doing more Enhance and Resto, so it'd be good to get your guys' feedback down in the comments. So I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. But back to this match. So here again, Felor goes down on the Affliction Warlock, which I'm gonna put down Earthquake for the double stun, but everyone's dipping, but it's not getting too far. So this is kind of like rinse and repeat non-stop. You can see reduced healing is out, and that's really where this match is going. They're getting me down a little bit. We're doing damage to them. It's kind of a back and forth game, but yeah, you'll see what happens as we continue forward. It's probably one of the closest games I've had in threes in a long time. So with that, guys, I'm gonna let you guys finish out the match, but I want to thank everyone for watching again, and let me know in the comments what you guys want to see more of, and I'll be doing more of that up until the 1K threshold, and we'll do it again. So I hope you guys enjoy.
I'm out of range.